Okay, let's go.
Imagine being a parent at home, sleeping, then you just receive a phone call that your child's dormitory is on fire. Then imagine coming from home, going to that school, not knowing if your son or your daughter is alive or dead. In Kenya, that's not an imagination anymore. That's reality. So, hello everyone. Welcome to our Oteba's Reality Check podcast. Today, we are going to discuss on the reasons why high schools in Kenya ban their schools, ban their dormitories, and the reasons and the solutions to those problems. And I'll be your host, Sharon Kalondu.
And Mbua Crispus. Yeah.
Joyce Oteva.
Aston Odede.
Yeah, welcome. On to our first topic. We'll start from you, Mr. Chris.
So thank you for this opportunity. Where we'll check when did school strike start and when did the banning begin. So we'll be checking about the unrest of students in school. So there are many ways where students strike by destruction of property, by arson, by beating up teachers, those old stuff. So we'll be checking some few schools, some painful. It is painful. Some painful tragedies that has happened in Kenyan history that until up to today we still remember of them because they were so emotional and so painful. And to our first school, let's remember some painful moments which happened in 1991. The tragic St. Kizito Secondary School incident that shocked the whole nation after violence erupted in that school. That night, in St. Kizito Secondary School, some boys decided to go to create violence and rape some girls and 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 kill some of them. Some maybe girls. How many girls died in St. Kizito?
St. Kizito, I think it's 19. Is it 19 girls?
Yeah, 19 girls died in St. Kizito Secondary School, and many more were raped.
Yeah.
That is one of the painful one. The second one is Bombululu. Bombululu in 1998. Some 21 girls died because of fire,
Dormitory fire.
dormitory fire. Another one is 2001. That is one of the darkest moments in Kenya. That was the time of Daniel Arap Moi, when some boys decided to burn the school dormitory, and a total of 67 students died in that fire. It's so painful.
So sorry.
At 2010, at Nyeri High School, some students decided to burn the school and decided to unalive some four prefects. Imagine burning four prefects in a cube. Imagine. How do you feel the parents felt after that?
Which school was that?
Nyeri High School in 2010. In 2017, that is still fresh in our minds. Moi Girls, a national school, 10 students, 10 girls burned inside those dorms. And when you hear the reasons why the students are burning the dorms, there's some things that the government can solve or the administration. In 2024, some 21 boys, primary school, it's even happening in primary school.
Yeah.
Some 21 boys did what? Burnt in a school dormitory.
And there are boys of 10 to 14 years.
10 to 14
Very
years,
young.
very young, cutting the future of students. And the last one is Utumishi girls, which
Yeah.
happened
That's
last
present.
week.
Yeah.
So those are one of the few which has happened. So we'll be checking on the challenges which are facing the students and the solutions which the government or the administration can do so that we can avoid those dramas. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Over to you, whatever. Explain to us the reasons that push those students to burn their dormitories.
Thank you so much, Miss Kalundu. And as Chris has walked us through as how many schools have been experiencing strikes and school banning, we have seen that it did not start now.
Yeah.
It started a long time ago, before we were even born. So just to tackle that question, here I could say that the experts, together with the students, teachers, and also some researchers, have come to a conclusion that a few of the causes are, just to start with, one is harsh school conditions, whereby so many schools are experiencing overcrowding in the dormitories, poor sanitation, limited recreational activities, and also poor student-teacher relationship. Another point is drug and substance abuse. Today, investigations have linked unrest to the substance abuse affecting the judgment and behavior of the students out there. So through that, that urge gives them to do things that they cannot control themselves from. Another point can be peer pressure and copycat behavior. Yeah? Some students are influenced by their peers, and because of what the trends that we are seeing in social media nowadays. Yeah. Nowadays, you can go to social media, you find some awkward images, things that cannot be explained. So that alone gives the students the opportunity to do whatever they want. Another point, my fourth point, is mental health challenges. Today, young people face emotional struggles like stress, loneliness, the urge to be heard, emotional frustration. When they want to express themselves, they're not given a chance to do that. So that alone gives them to do something that can catch your attention, so that you can pay attention to what they have to do.
Yeah.
To my fifth point is academic pressure. As you know, nowadays the Kenyan education system is very competitive. So a student is there seated, exam pressure, anxiety. What does the future hold for me if I were to fail? Okay, so as much as they come to school, there is that pressure back at home from their teachers, from their colleagues. Oh, we know you are a bright student.
Yeah.
So you'll be like, if I fail, what will they think of me? How will they take me? So that alone will make you to be stressed, yeah, and ending up doing things that you are not even aware you can do them. And to my last point is students feel unheard. Yeah, you go to a school, you're trying to put a point to your teachers, to your principal, but they keep on shoving you back. They keep on pulling you back. You can't express yourself. So that alone gives you frustration. You're frustrated. What should I do? What am I supposed to do so that they can get my attention to what I'm trying to pass through? So mostly it's just frustration, because they want to be heard. They want the condition they live in to be improved. So I urge the school administration, education stakeholders, the CS for education, to come together and see how they can come up with the solution, so that we can curb the challenges to eliminate strikes and banning of schools in our country. Yeah.
Thank you so
And
much.
to that point, just a small addition. Addition is that harsh school conditions. Harsh school conditions that some schools struggle with overcrowded dormitories. For example, in Michigan, some students are sleeping at the corridors. Who does that? Point number two, poor sanitation. The food is not good. The health sector, the toilets are dirty. So that's one of the main points that we should be considered.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We have had those points, the reasons why those high schools are banning their dormitories, why they are striking. So let's hear the solutions. What has to be done? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Sharon, for this wonderful opportunity. I want to talk about solution that should be done in this school, so that at least we reduce this kind of strike that is leading to the banning of dormitories and even some students losing their lives.
Yeah.
At this stage, I feel so sorry, and my tears, as you can see, at times they roll down my cheeks, like even water flowing from my island to highland. It's so sorry to say that.
Yeah.
Solution number one we are supposed to do, let us improve communication. How can we improve communication in schools? Now, the first thing we're supposed to do is that there are these students that cannot express their views directly to the teachers. So we elect students. I mean, the student council board, where we have the head board, the deputy head girl, and the rest downwards up the dining on prefect. So what we are supposed to do, at least we have some suggestion box whereby if there is a problem in the laboratory, write down the problem, note it inside the suggestion box so that at least the concerns get to know what is happening in school. That is my solution number one. Solution number two is let us strengthen guidance and counseling. How do we do this? There are professionals outside there. There are these experts. There are motivational speakers we have in the Republic of Kenya and even outside the world.
Yeah.
Why don't we invite these kind of people in our schools so that at least those guys giving up in life, they get to be motivated, they get to be geared, so that burning of school, somebody should not only think of burning of school, but after school, creating a job opportunity that leads to entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
My third topic, my third solution is about enforce discipline fairly. I think we have deputy. Look at this, whatever Sharon and Chris, enforcing discipline fairly. What should be done is that there are some rules and regulations that should be introduced in school. There are those students that are not raised fairly at their backgrounds.
Exactly.
You blame the parents or mother or dad having raised a child. How?
Yeah.
So there are some rules and regulations that should be put in place so that students get to learn more. Lastly, I want to talk about drug abuse, that whatever talked about as a challenge that is leading to the banning of school. Now, solution to the drug abuse, schools, parents, teachers should educate students the dangers of using this kind of drugs. Because a drug like cocaine leads to death. You cannot see, you find you are not functioning normally in the body system. So I would rather say that there are a number of things that should be done in school so that at least to reduce the burning of school. Thank you so much, our host, Sharon Kalongo.
Yeah, every time a school burns, the circle often looks familiar. A fire happens, the country malls, government officials visit the schools.
Yes.
Investigation begins. Task forces are formed. Promises are made. Security measures are announced. And then
Exactly.
slowly, the public attention fades until another school burns.
That one I agree with.
Yeah, so the government should check. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for everyone who was watching this. Thank you for my guests. We've had everything
Yeah.
and we've had a nice time. Is it true?
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
true.
Yeah. So let's meet on the next one. Subscribe on my YouTube channel, Oteba's Reality Check. Bye bye.